of international organizations in global economics. Introduction. International organizations play a pivotal role in the functioning of the global economy. These organizations foster economic cooperation, ensure stability, promote trade, and contribute to sustainable development across nations. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the actions and decisions made by these organizations have far-reaching effects, shaping everything from global financial markets to poverty alleviation strategies in developing countries. In this guide, we will explore the roles of key international organizations in global economics, their impact on economic policy, and how they contribute to solving global challenges. Through their collaborative efforts, these organizations are essential to maintaining peace, stability, and prosperity in an interconnected world. Understanding international organizations in the economic context. International organizations are institutions created by multiple countries to address specific economic, social, and political issues. They play a critical role in shaping international policies, fostering cooperation among states, and facilitating the flow of goods, services, and capital across borders. These organizations range from financial institutions like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund to trade organizations like the World Trade Organization and regional economic bodies such as the European Union. This section will provide an overview of the various types of international organizations, focusing on their functions within the global economic system and their roles in promoting international cooperation and economic stability. The International Monetary Fund, or IMF. The International Monetary Fund is one of the most influential international organizations in global economics. Established in 1944, the IMF's primary purpose is to ensure the stability of the international monetary system, promote global monetary cooperation, and provide financial assistance to countries facing balance of payments problems. It provides loans to member countries experiencing economic instability, often in exchange for implementing economic reforms that improve financial stability. In this section, we will explore the IMF's role in managing global financial crises, promoting economic stability, and assisting developing nations. We will also discuss the criticisms and challenges faced by the IMF, particularly regarding its conditionality programs and influence on domestic economic policies. The World Bank Group. The World Bank Group is another key player in global economic governance, focusing on reducing poverty and promoting sustainable development worldwide. The World Bank provides financial and technical assistance to developing countries for development programs, such as building infrastructure, improving healthcare, and supporting education. Its main goal is to help reduce poverty, boost shared prosperity, and ensure that nations' economic growth benefits all citizens. This section will examine the role of the World Bank Group in economic development, its key projects, and how it works alongside other international organizations to support low-income countries. We will also touch on criticisms of the World Bank's lending practices and how it is adapting to the changing global economic landscape. The World Trade Organization, or WTO. The World Trade Organization is responsible for regulating global trade and ensuring that trade flows as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. The WTO's functions include overseeing trade agreements, mediating trade disputes between countries, and providing a forum for negotiations. Its main aim is to facilitate free trade by reducing tariffs, subsidies, and trade barriers that hinder economic growth. In this section, we will explore the WTO's role in promoting global economic integration and supporting the liberalization of trade. We will also discuss the organization's role in resolving trade disputes and how it is adapting to new challenges, such as the rise of the protectionism and trade wars. The United Nations, or UN, and economic development. While the United Nations is primarily known for its peacekeeping and humanitarian efforts, it also plays a significant role in global economic governance. Through various specialized agencies such as the United Nations Development Programme and the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, the UN works to promote economic development, reduce inequality, and address global challenges like climate change and sustainable development. This section will explore how the UN contributes to global economic development, the role of its specialized agencies in shaping economic policies, and how the UN's Sustainable Development Goals are shaping economic priorities for the future. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development is an international body that aims to promote policies that improve the economic and social well-being of people around the world. It's composed of 38 member countries, mostly high-income nations, and focuses on a range of economic issues, including taxation, trade, innovation, and job creation. This section will highlight the role of OECD in fostering economic cooperation among developed countries, conducting research on economic issues, and shaping international economic policies through policy recommendations and best practices. Regional economic organizations, the European Union or EU. Regional economic organizations play an essential role in fostering economic integration within specific geographical areas. One of the most notable examples is the European Union, which has developed a single market that allows for the free movement of goods, services, capital, and labor. The EU has also created a common currency, the euro, which is used by 19 of its member states. In this section, we will examine the economic role of the European Union, focusing on its single market, the Eurozone, and its impact on trade and economic cooperation within Europe. We will also discuss how the EU is responding to challenges like Brexit and the future of regional economic integration. The role of the Bank for International Settlements, or BIS. The Bank for International Settlements is an international financial institution that serves as a bank for central banks. The BIS's mission is to foster monetary and financial stability, support central banks in their policy making, and facilitate international cooperation between monetary authorities. In this section, we'll explore the role of the BIS in global economic stability, including its role in overseeing financial systems, promoting financial regulations, and ensuring smooth cross-border financial transactions. We will also discuss how the BIS contributes to the development of best practices for central banks. The G7 and G20, shaping global economic policy. The Group of 7, G7, and the Group of 20, G20, are forums for global economic cooperation between the world's largest and most influential economies. The G7, consisting of Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States, addresses global economic policy issues, while the G20 includes a broader range of major emerging and developed economies, such as China, India, and Brazil. This section will discuss how the G7 and G20 influence global economic decision-making, promote policy coordination on issues like global financial stability and climate change, and drive efforts to address global economic crisis. The International Labour Organization, or ILO. The International Labour Organization is a specialized agency of the UN that focuses on promoting fair labor practices and social justice. The ILO works to ensure that workers around the world enjoy fair wages, safe working conditions, and social protections. It also plays a critical role in shaping labor standards and promoting decent work for all. This section will explore the ILO's role in improving working conditions worldwide. its impact on economic policies related to labor rights, and how it helps shape the international labor laws and standards. This section will explore the ILO's role in improving working conditions worldwide, its impact on economic policies related to labor rights, and how it helps shape international labor laws and standards. The role of multinational corporations in economic governance. While not a traditional international organization, multinational corporations, or MNCs, play an increasingly important role in global economics. MNCs are businesses that operate in multiple countries and can have a significant influence on global trade, investment flows, and economic policy. These corporations often collaborate with international organizations to influence trade agreements, environmental policies, and labor regulations. This section will explore the role of multinational corporations in shaping global economic trends and how they work with international organizations to promote business interests and policy changes. International economic cooperation in addressing global challenges. International organizations are essential in addressing global challenges that transcend national borders, such as climate change, pandemics, and financial crises. Economic cooperation is necessary for creating solutions that benefit not just individual countries, but the global community as a whole. This section will examine how international organizations facilitate collaboration to tackle global challenges, including climate change mitigation, healthcare responses to pandemics like COVID-19, and the economic implications of environmental sustainability. The future of international economic organizations. The landscape of international economic governance is constantly evolving, with new challenges and opportunities arising in the 21st century. The rise of emerging economies, geopolitical shifts, and the acceleration of globalization will shape the future of international organizations. Additionally, the impact of technology and digital economies may force international organizations to adapt to new realities. This section will discuss the future of international organizations, how they are adapting to the challenging global landscape. This section will discuss the future of international organizations, how they are adapting to the changing global landscape, and what reforms may be necessary to enhance their effectiveness in addressing global economic issues. Conclusion: the critical role of international organizations. International organizations are integral to the functioning of the global economy. They help maintain economic stability, promote development, and facilitate cooperation across borders. As the world continues to face complex challenges, from economic inequality to climate change, the role of these organizations will only become more vital. The ability to foster cooperation among nations, promote peace, and guide economic policies will remain essential in shaping the future of the global economy. Conclusion: in a world increasingly interconnected by trade, finance, and technology, the role of international organizations in global economics cannot be overstated. These organizations help to mediate conflicts, promote sustainable development, and ensure economic stability. As they adapt to new global challenges, their importance will continue to grow, making them essential players in the ongoing effort to build a more equitable and prosperous world.